kicks to Beverly. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard. Here's Beverly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Leonard with the steal. Zubac finds Beverly. And here's Leonard from three. Drains the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 5.
His shot.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard on the wing. This one for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harrell is out there with Jermichael Green, and it's Jackson in at the point. Here's Leonard. The Mavericks making the shot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. A little over 2.5 minutes now. Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control and plays with the ultimate force.
Clark, I have sat next to you doing these games for years. What's prevented you from taking a coaching position at some level? Because I hear you talk, I'm thinking you'd be a perfect. Passes it to Harrell. There's the dish to Leonard. Drops in the layup for 2. Powell in at the center. Clippers trail by 10. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the...
Around him. No good with the triple.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And he can't hit the second. Clippers trail by 16. Jackson passes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team...
Pass to Leonard. From the baseline. And he hits the jumper for 2. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach
Porzingis is. He's 7'3", and you add in his skill level. That's a unique combination. No one.
It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. A baseline J, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Williams. Got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Up the floor. And the rejection by Leonard.
Off one hand and 1 foot.
A 3 from Porzingis. Second chance shot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. On the wing, George. Guarded by Kerr. And Leonard gets it to go.
Your captains, your coaches, you got to talk about being a pro. Sometimes you lose focus. You're not in the playoffs, and maybe your team that was supposed to be or not slated to be in the playoffs.
and the offense right. They found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise.
Move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. Able to score what I love at all 3 levels. That creates open shots for his teammates.
Leonard with the bucket.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hand.
There's the feed to Leonard. Over O'Neal. And with that, the Utah lead is cut to just 1 on the basket. Conley the pass to Mitchell. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Leonard. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. To the inside. Paul George with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. George with the ball. Nobody near Leonard. That falls. Nice feed. It's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Fan for life. And I think you got to get more of that. And also I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame or like you said, before the season starts, just to reinforcing and stating the rules. Doing great things at the offense.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Inside, here's Leonard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard with the steal. And finished off by Leonard. 6 points for him with the fadeaway. Yep, that one goes. And
Turnovers.
now here's Conley. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And Kahwi Lenard with the slam. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Leonard against Ingles. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. It's a one. Outside Leonard. And that one is good. Leonard's got
on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The individual star power, but it is a team game. Are there any playmakers out there that don't get, Doris, you think, enough credit for all that they do for their team?
Well, the first guy that comes to mind.
Dinwiddie outside. Pops it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Caused his draft stock to dip, but credit the Nets who picked him up with the 20th pick back in 2016.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help. When you think about it, he comes down on top of another player. It ends up costing him 3 months. But even through these tough injuries, what we know, Karis LeVert has shown when healthy, he can be special. Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Leonard, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely
For three, the Clippers grab the miss.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player.
Here's Irving, stolen by Beverly. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And he finishes the break with the lay-in. Leonard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's shooting the lights out down the
47%. Paul George with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And Kahwi Lenard with the slam.
Well, the length of Paul George creating opportunities for his team. He covers an awful lot.
They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
When Kahwi Lenard is healthy, he can dominate both ends of the floor. Nice job to finish.
Off target from outside. Clippers trailed by 8. Leonard attacking, and it's good for 2. Leonard's got 39.
This guy is such an excellent finisher at the rim. He's got incredibly long arms and very strong hands.
No good from outside.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. Let's remember this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
Leonard on the wing. Outside for George. Shoots over Curry, and there's George. That's good on the assist. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
One of the great.
Left side Hardaway. Leonard with the steal, and here comes the break. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And George
Double. Doncic against George. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there. Leonard draws the double. In the corner, George with it. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Bucket. Pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Boy, George so long. in all limbs, arms and legs. And
Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Here's George from down in the low post. It goes. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Look at that.
oh my goodness. Watch out. And you know what? For me, these don't show exactly.
After the Clippers pick up 2. And stolen by Harrell. Here's George. And George with the stop.
Boy, George has major hops. And this guy just gets up big time for these shots down.
Curry against George. And it's George finishing it off. And that one goes long.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be
by Bogdanovich. Outside, George takes the 13-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
I'm a players, and there's a confidence with this group.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story, the 3-time sixth-man war. Williams said, I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed. Fading away from
in the corner, George with it. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Not a lot of resistance.
A nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's George for 3. Drills it from outside. And it's Mitchell missing. Clippers trailed by 5. Here's George. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George. Just slicing apart the defense.
Brooklyn. And Katie, here we go. And George with the stop.
Well, an aggressive player at the rim. Paul George has the kind of athleticism to make a defense look silly.
Outside, George. Looking to get back on track here. And it's George finishing it off.
Kevin, the vertical of Paul George. How good is that?
Unbelievable. There's the dish to George. Shoots over Dinwiddie. That's good for George on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got his 6th assist on the night. But they recover it. Allen's shot is off. L.A. has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Outside, George. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
You've got
Irving against Beverly. He kicks to Leonard. And here's George for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game. Disappeared last year, Greg, drawing some notice in the NBA.
The Lumberjack look belying his feathery touch. Good size and strength, enabling him to play the small forward position when needed.
Doris, you can't say enough about the defense. Leonard on the wing, guarded by KD. George, that's a 2-pointer, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.